You picked up an extra shift, maybe even a second job. You told yourself, this is it. This is how I get ahead. And then you checked your bank account at the end of the month. Same number, maybe even lower. And you have no idea where that extra money went. If that's happened to you, you're not bad with money. You've just walked straight into one of the most invisible traps in personal finance. And today, we're going to break it down, name it, and actually fix it. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you completely changed how I think about earning more money. Here's the thing nobody tells you when you pick up extra hours. Your brain doesn't treat that money the same way it treats your regular paycheck. There's a concept in behavioral economics called mental accounting. It's the idea that we don't treat all money as equal. We put it in different mental buckets depending on where it came from. Your regular paycheck? That goes into the bills and responsibilities bucket. Your side income, your overtime, your weekend gig money? That quietly gets filed under found money, and found money gets spent. It's not a discipline problem, it's not laziness, it's how our brains are literally wired to categorize income. One study found that people spend windfall money, bonuses, tax refunds, side income, at nearly twice the rate of regular income. Twice! And most of them had no idea they were doing it. So when you picked up those extra hours and couldn't figure out where it all went, you weren't failing. You were just running a default mental program nobody ever taught you to override. When you work more, you have less time. And when you have less time, you start paying other people to solve that problem for you. You're tired after a double shift, so you order takeout instead of cooking. That's $18 instead of $4. You don't have time to run errands, so you pay for delivery. Convenience fee, tip, service charge, add another $12. You're stressed and you've been good all week, so you treat yourself, because you earned it, right? This is what I call the lifestyle tax. It's the hidden cost of working more that nobody puts on a spreadsheet. And here's the brutal math. If you're making an extra $200 a week, but spending $80 more on convenience, $40 more on food, and $60 more on I deserve this purchases, you're left with $20. After taxes, you might actually be at zero. The income went up, the stress went up, the spending went up, the savings flatlined. And the worst part is that it all feels completely justified in the moment, because you are tired. You do deserve a break. The spending isn't irrational, it's a perfectly logical response to a situation your budget never accounted for. When you start making more money, even a little more, something subtle happens. Your self-image quietly upgrades. You start thinking of yourself as someone who earns more, and people who earn more live slightly differently. Maybe you upgrade your phone plan. Maybe you switch from the store brand to the name brand. Maybe you start paying for the premium version of an app you used the free version of for 2 years. None of these feel like big decisions. Each one feels totally reasonable, but they stack. This is called lifestyle creep, and it's snaky because it doesn't happen all at once. It happens in $8 increments. A new streaming service here, a gym upgrade there, I'll just get the good one this time moment at the grocery store. 3 months later, your fixed expenses have quietly risen by $150 a month, and when you go back to your regular hours or the side gig dries up, that elevated baseline is still there, waiting. That's how extra income doesn't just disappear. It actually leaves you more financially exposed than before you started earning it. Move 1. Separate it before you see it. The moment extra income hits your account, before you do anything else, move a set percentage to a separate account. Not a savings goal, not a mental note. A physically different account that takes 2 extra steps to access. Even 40% is enough to break the mental accounting trap, because your brain will naturally work with whatever's left in your main account. Remove the money before the mental bucket can form. This isn't about willpower, it's about architecture. Design your money system so the default behavior is saving, not spending. Move 2. Pre-budget the lifestyle tax. Before you start working extra hours, sit down and ask yourself, what's this going to cost me in lifestyle expenses? Be honest. If you know you're going to order food 3 nights a week when you're exhausted, budget for that. If you know you'll need an extra Uber here and there, put it in. When you account for the real cost of earning more, you'll know your actual net gain. And that number might change which extra opportunities are actually worth your time. Working an extra 10 hours for $150, but spending $90 more on convenience? That's $6 an hour. After taxes, maybe $4. That's not a raise. That's a trap with a paycheck attached. Move 3. Freeze your baseline. This one's simple but hard. Decide that your lifestyle doesn't change until your savings hit a specific target. Pick a number. 3 months of expenses, $5,000, whatever makes sense for you. Until you hit that target, the extra income doesn't get to redefine your normal. You can enjoy it, sure, give yourself a small spending category for fun, but the baseline stays frozen. This breaks the identity shift before it takes root, because your brain doesn't get to update its image of what you deserve until the foundation is actually solid. Let's bring this together. Working more doesn't automatically mean saving more, because your brain treats side income as found money and spends it differently. Because extra work comes with a hidden lifestyle tax in convenience and recovery spending. And because earning more quietly shifts your identity in ways that inflate your expenses permanently. The fix isn't discipline, it's design. Separate the money before you see it. Pre-budget the real cost of working more, and freeze your baseline until the savings actually prove it's real. You don't need to earn more to build wealth. You need to stop letting more income disappear into systems that were never built to hold it. Here's your one action from this video. The next time you earn any extra money, a bonus, a side gig payout, overtime, anything, before you touch it, move 40% out of your main account within 24 hours. Just that one move. Don't think about investing it yet. Don't make a whole budget. Just get it out of reach. That single habit, done consistently, will do more for your financial situation than any side hustle strategy or savings app. If this helped you think about your money differently, drop a comment below. I'd genuinely like to know if this has happened to you. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe. I post here every week on the psychology of everyday money decisions. See you in the next one.